welcome to NTA Channel 5 News at 1. I am Miriam Amadi. Permanent Secretary, Ecological Project Office, Habiba Lawa, says 2015 to date has witnessed more commitment in the delivery of ecological projects approved by the Buhari administration across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. She started this when course 15 participants of the National Institute for Security Studies visited for knowledge seeking. Abdullahi Ajia reports.
40 participants of course 15, led by the deputy commandants of the National Institute for Security Studies, as part of their training requirement, are visiting the Ecological Project Office to learn about the agency in connection with the thematic focus of their program: global climate change, prospects and priorities for economic development and conflict resolutions in Africa. The interaction exposed the participants to how much government has shown commitment and consistency to addressing the challenges, utilizing the 1% Ecology and Derivation Fund to the benefit of Nigerians.
The effects of climate change are therefore widespread and significant, affecting agriculture, energy, human health, terrestrial and marine ecosystems, water resources, and some industries across the world, most especially our continent, Africa. There is the need for collective effort to counteract the numerous risks associated with climate change. Accordingly, there are many ongoing initiatives at global, regional, and sub-regional and national levels to develop strategies to address the challenges of climate change.
And I also want to bring your attention to the fact that the government, there's a share, a 3-tier share of 1% for the federal government, 0.72% for the states, and 0.60% for local governments. Have local governments attending to local ecological problems and state governments attending to state ecological problems, then the federal level would just be complementary. And then the pressure that we have as the EPO handling projects into tunes of billions of naira wouldn't have been the case.
We know that they deal with more of ecological issues, and the climatic challenge across the world has to do with the ecology of the environment. So we wanted to have a forehand knowledge about the functions of the Ecological Project Office, and we are very satisfied with that.
The interaction also fielded questions on the milestone achievements, as well as project execution and operational functions of the Ecological Project Office under the supervision of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
The Federal Capital Territory Administration is set to commence beautification and tree planting along the Maru Musa Yar'Adua Expressway. Senior Special Assistant to Monitoring, Inspection and Enforcement to FCT Minister Ikarata disclosed this during an advocacy visit to Sanka community. Onoze Yakubu reports.
To ensure sanity in the nation's capital, the FCT administration is committed to clean up all the gateways to the capital city. And Sauka community, one of the strategic settlements along the Umaru Musa Yar'Adua Expressway, has some contraventions which needed to be addressed.
The minister is having planned to actually commence massive tree planting on all stretch of the airport road here. The minister is also having planned for massive landscaping of the airport road, massive refuse evacuation and creation of intra-community refuse collecting points. So I think it's just a full big blown package. I call it a roadmap to clean the whole area here. So everybody, the appeal is for them to buy into the minister's vision to clean the airport road corridor, beside the fact that he is also keen to clean other parts of the city here. So we come on advocacy. We've been coming here before. The minister had come severally. We are coming here. We are appealing. Nobody loves to bring out the machine. If what the youth did today is sustained, the machine will come to come and level ground for them, and everybody will go on smiling. But if it's not sustained, then the machine will come here and work like a machine.
Meanwhile, youth from Sauka community have commenced enforcement and removal of some illegal structures like the makeshift markets along the roadside that constitute nuisance and serving as criminal hideouts.
The structure given to us, we're going to do it, inshallah. Whether you like it or not, we will shift you there. We will shift you to that place. Because we are the youth, and you came here and met us, and we're the one that even say, okay, put your structure here and manage and get something to eat. If truly you want to continue eating in Soka, you should obey the rules and the regulation of Soka. If you said no, that means you're out of this place, please. So please, we are still begging the government, please, anywhere the government are, they should still please look at us and pity us.
The cleanup exercise the tax team maintain will be sustained. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, says it has suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, DSP Abakari, from the Nigerian Police Force over his alleged involvement in a 25 kilogram of cocaine deal. This is coming few hours after he was declared wanted by the Anti-Illicit Drug Agency. The former commander of the Intelligence Response Team of the Nigerian Police Force alongside ACP Sunday J. Ubwa, ASP Bawa James, Inspector Senior Agiriba and Inspector John Nuhu were driven into the national headquarters of the NDLEA in Abuja at about 5 p.m. on Monday for interrogation and further investigation. NDLEA says it will ensure that all suspects in custody and those that may still be indicted in the course of the investigation face the full wrath of the law at the end of the ongoing probe. And on education, the Minister of Education, Adamu, says the Academic Staff Union of University, ASU, embarked on industrial action without intimating the ministry. In a statement by the Director Press Ministry of Education, Mr. Bembom, the ministry only heard like any other Nigerian that the union has embarked on 4-week warning strike. It added that the ministry's doors are always open for discussion, but no such avenue has been explored by the union. The federal government of Nigeria established the National Social Investment Program in 2016 to tackle poverty and hunger. The program focuses on ensuring the equitable distribution of resources to the vulnerable, including women, children, and youth. Ifeanyi Zumba in this special report examines the success, challenges, and prospects of the program.
According to statistics, the Social Investment Program has supported more than 4 million beneficiaries nationwide through a fair and transparent process. This program has 4 components: the conditional cash transfer, which supports those within the lower poverty bracket; the Empower Program, which assists young Nigerians between ages of 18 and 35 to acquire and develop lifelong skill, while the Government Enterprise and Empowering Program is a micro-lending intervention that targets traders, artisans, enterprising youths, farmers and women, and the homegrown school feeding. The focal person, FCT Social Investment Program, Chinwendu Eteyan Amba, says this program has made a significant impact in the lives of millions of ordinary Nigerians, as more than 14,012 people benefited in the Federal Capital Territory.
Engaging youth under the Empower scheme, paying them a stipend of 30,000 naira every month, engaging them and deploying them to various sectors of the area council. And this same thing is appropriated in other states. The traders, the rural women in the communities, now access loans, trader money, market money, and farmers' money. You talk about the school. It has encouraged enrollment of school pupils in the FCT. Almost all the children in the FCT want to go to school because of the one nutritional meal they're being served every day. The aged people in the communities, people living below the poverty line that receive stipends of 5,000 naira every month. The Honorable Minister of State, Dr. Ramatu Tijani Aliyu, whom the program is under her purview, has taken necessary steps to see that this program is smoothly implemented in the FCT.
Speaking on the challenges faced in implementing the program, the FCT NPAR desk officer, Rerima Abdullahi Baba says one major challenge faced is people complaining of non-payment of their dues.
Most especially people that have to do that submitted wrong account details. Because every day we collect information and send to the National Social Investment Program Office for volunteers who have submitted wrong account numbers or during the process of their registration, because the cyber cafe people are just eager to register as many people as possible to get money. So in the process of registration, they mix up their account numbers.
As part of its determination to boost economic growth, the present administration has also ramped up its support for micro, small and medium enterprises sector, which accounts for close to 50% of Nigeria's GDP and 76% of the country's labor force. Ifeanyi Ezumba, NT News.
3 female students of Government Senior Secondary School, Wuse Zone 3, have bagged a whole session scholarship for winning the Skills Outside School Foundation competition. Hadiza Ebune reports that the contest is in collaboration with Tungsten Entrepreneurship Group in commemoration of International Day of Women and Girls in Science.
5 government senior secondary schools in the Federal Capital Territory participated in the competition, where the students displayed their various science projects. Board Chair of Skills Outside School Foundation, while presenting prizes to the winners, said the organization will train teachers and students of the school on entrepreneurship programs.
It was extremely important for us that we focused on women in line with the SDGs, as you know, of gender equality, but also encouraging more young girls to go into science, technology, engineering and math, which is an area that women often get underrepresented in, and we wanted to encourage that very much. Although our services as the 2 organizations, SOSF and Tungsten, supports all genders, for this particular one, I think we really wanted to make a statement that it's important to focus on girls, it's important to show that young women are capable, they can do amazing things, and that we should support them.
The students say the competition has enabled them see themselves in different light, adding that with determination, they can make giant stride in life.
We decided to recycle tires into chairs to avoid escape of chemicals into the air, ground and water, and to stop climate change and global warming.
Okay. Bring an idea that we should pick a purple paint to represent our school, which is our skirt, which is purple. That's how the idea came from. Each one of us, we combine it and make out the chair.
And you're able to come up. The fact remains very obvious that girls are naturally shy. They don't want to come out. But right now, we are even planning to do a program in my school, which we have started. We are working on it, to give both the boys and the girls equal rights.
The organizations are optimistic that if every Nigerian child has a skill, it will yield positive development for the growth of the country's economy. Hadiza Ebune, NTA News.
You're watching NTA Channel 5 News at Home. We'll be right back after this break. Stay with us.
NTA Channel 5 Abuja. We are everywhere in the Federal Capital Territory and beyond. From Amak, Abaji, Gogwalada, Kuje, Buari, and Kwali area councils. Stay with us, the Unity Station.
Good to have you join us. Figures from the Nigerian Center for Disease Control (NCDC) as at 15th February 2022 indicates no new case of COVID-19 in the FCT. The number of confirmed cases stands at 28,289, while active cases now 204, and the number of discharged cases stands at 27,837, and 248 deaths have been recorded in the FCT. Medical experts have identified periodic hospital visits for checkup during pregnancy as an important process towards safe delivery. From Apine brings us expert view on the importance of antenatal.
Antenatal care is an important process in pregnancy as it encourages family interactions and bonding between husband, wife, and baby, which prepares the family for the coming baby. Experts say every pregnancy comes with its peculiarities. It is pertinent that a pregnant woman goes for antenatal during every pregnancy.
The importance of antenatal care cannot be overemphasized. It is important for the mother, the pregnant woman. It is also important for the fetus, that's the baby inside the pregnant woman, as well as it is also important for the other family members.
While highlighting some importance of visiting the hospital for antenatal care, online net surfing for antenatal care was discouraged as some issues can only be detected early by doctors.
Hypertension in pregnancy can be identified and dictated early, and necessary treatment provided in order to prevent complications that can occur to the mother or to the